Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning back in for another episode of Less for More, the show where we show you how to do DIY projects, create event recipes, review products, photography, you name it. But today's going to be a special episode, folks. I'm not going to beat around the bush. You know, today is a night of celebration. Maybe you're celebrating, maybe you're not. Okay, you may be just spending time with family, or you may just be going out to have a good time. But whatever you're doing, I want you to be safe. We all want you to be safe. Your life matters. And so I thought it was appropriate, before everybody gets out, that we review some special tips to help us to stay safe on this evening, on the eve. Because, hey, we're having a good time so we can remember tomorrow, right? So here, tonight, we're going to consider very briefly, because I know everyone's getting ready, 7 New Year's Eve safety tips. Okay, let's begin. Number 1, have a designated driver. Do not ever drink and drive. Ask a friend or a family member for a ride, or make a reservation for a taxi. So all this requires forethought, everyone. We gotta think ahead, plan ahead, and be aware. Okay, that's very important. Let's move on to the next one. Tip number 2. Monitor your alcohol intake. Many people associate New Year's Eve celebrations with drinking. Be aware of how much you are drinking. Make sure you stay hydrated with water and that you eat enough. Okay? It's not good to drink on an empty stomach. Keep that in mind. Tip number 3. Take the keys. If you have a friend who is too drunk to drive, take the keys. Get your friend a ride home with a trusted sober driver, or call his or her family for a ride. So really, we're looking out for the best interests of our friends here, guys. We don't want anyone to have a horrible accident going into 2018. Tip number 4. Stick together. Going to parties, bars, and dance clubs can be hectic. With too much alcohol, some people lose control. Traveling in groups creates a safety net. And that's not just a safety net for you, it's also a safety net for others. If everyone does the buddy system, everybody can stay safe. Also, I'm going to add something to this. Keep in mind that you may want to have one responsible person who's not going to drink that much or won't drink at all, who can keep an eye out for everyone. Okay? Tip number 5. Stay off the roads. Drinking and driving car accidents are highest between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. Now that's 2 hours from now. So try and stay off the roads during those hours. Tip number 6, everyone. Drive defensively. If you must drive, be aware of your surroundings. I've highlighted this, folks. Drive defensively and call the police if you see anything illegal or suspicious taking place. As always, wear your seatbelt and don't drive distracted. That means, guys, this requires some forethought. Number 1, you want to be aware of surroundings. So, of course, that means you can't be doing too much drinking. Drive defensively. My grandfather always used to say, drive for the other guy, meaning pay attention. Be aware of what other people are doing. If you're at a light that turns green and you feel like you have the right of way, remember, someone else may not be paying attention. Yield, even if you have the right of way. Because tonight everybody's not paying attention as much. It always happens on holidays and special events. Call the police if you see anything illegal. Keep in mind, guys, that it's very important that your safety is number 1. So if you do see something, make sure you're in a safe place before you report it. We want to save as many lives as possible and have a good time. Okay? And lastly, wear your seatbelt. Okay? That's a rule regardless. You don't want to get arrested, get a ticket, any of that. I don't want to hear any of that. And lastly, don't drive distracted. So if you're looking at this video and you're driving, please put it down. Okay? Or have someone else watch it for you. But don't drive and text. That's just as bad as drinking and driving. And lastly, everyone, number 7. If you're hosting a New Year's party or if you're just having a gathering of friends, doesn't matter whether you're celebrating or not, adhere to the following safety suggestions, guys. Have a ride for your guests. Contact a local cab company so your guests can have rides. Juice, soda, water. Serve non-alcoholic beverages for your guests. Have lots of water on hand. Okay, it's very important. Cleans the body out. Keeps everyone hydrated. Have plenty of food. Make sure you have enough food on hand so your guests can have something on their stomachs besides alcohol. Not good to have alcohol on an empty stomach. Very harmful to the body. And then stop serving. Stop serving alcohol well before the party ends. Give everybody a chance to settle and get sobered up, okay? And if you're having a sleepover, let your guests stay the night, if they wish, to stay off the roads, guys. So this requires a lot of forethought if you're hosting or if you're having friends over. You have to be the responsible person for the group. So guys, this was a quick rundown of the safety tips for New Year's celebrations. But keep in mind, whether you're celebrating or not, or whether you're just at home with friends, these are tips for life. You always want to keep that in mind. Always want to be alert, be aware. Guys, care about you very much. So I'm not talking about a lot of likes and subscriptions, but please pass this PSA on to your friends, to your family, to anyone you think who could benefit from this. Please share, because we want to keep as many people safe and wake up to a new year with happiness, okay? Love all of you. Take care. This is Less for More signing out.